Today's video is going to cover working online, but not about the platforms that you should use. I mean, we may touch on it. It's really going to be about developing that plan to make enough consistent income where you don't have to work for an employer anymore. And the number one rule, I can't talk about it yet because have you subscribed? If you haven't subscribed yet and you started your online business and you're about to become the biggest entrepreneur in the world, you're just $1 away from $1 trillion. And then bam, all the dollars disappear and go to zero. That's probably because you didn't subscribe to my YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and become a really good entrepreneur and learn tips about moving to Canada. So, you want to make money online. What is the best way to make money online? It's about having a plan. If you're going to come to this video like, is it possible to make $1? I heard you can do surveys. It's not like that. You can make at least, I'm going to say $300 in your first month if you hustle and you work every day for 30 days. I'd say you at least make $300. If you do a good job, you're going to make $500 to $700. If you do a really good job, you're going to make over $1,000. I'm talking US. And if you are gifted, you may make several $1,000s in your first month, and I envy you. So that's what it's like working online. Right now it's that easy. It used to be like if you were going to self-publish on Amazon 10 years ago and you pumped out like 10 or 20 5,000 word ebooks, you would probably be a millionaire today. That's how easy it was then. Now it's like if you work really hard for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you could start generating a couple hundred. I'm talking passive income. And some people are just excellent though. So I can't really, that's the thing with working online. Like some people suck because either they don't work hard enough or they have no freaking clue, or they're not consistent, like they put like their eggs in every different basket and then they make no money. And some people are excellent where they would laugh at me. I've been in it for a few years, but they would laugh at me. In 10 minutes they will launch a Shopify store and drive e-commerce traffic there, and then they will sell thousands and thousands and thousands. So it really depends with like really high profit margins. Some people are great, they're just gifted or they're skilled or experienced or they understand math and margins and advertising and how to drive traffic. So just set aside all your preconceived notions. How do you make money online? Find out how you want to do it. Is it going to be through online teaching? Is it going to be through services? Is it going to be through products? If you are working a full-time job, I recommend doing it through products, because if you're doing a service-based industry, it takes a lot of energy and random, spontaneous energy that you can't really gauge. For example, you're working outside, you come home from your 9 to 5 job, it's 6 o'clock, and your client named Mary calls you and is having an issue with her toilet. And Mary talks to you for 1 hour and 15 minutes, and then once you get off the phone, your son Tommy has punched a hole in the wall, and you get another call from Jim. That's what a service-based industry is like. You're going to be putting out more fires. But if you create like books, you can write 1,000 words a day. That's it. No one's going to come and call you and force you to write more. You can publish them. You're going to make money slower this way. If you start a service-based industry, all you have to do is sell somebody, be like, hey, I'm going to help you do marketing. And they'll be like, great, how much do you charge? And you're going to be like, $2,000, and then they're going to pay you, but then you're going to have a big headache until you do their work. So that's what it's like. You're going to make money faster, but you're going to have more headache. Before you get into that, I would create digital products because they last forever. So that's probably my number one tip getting into it. I'm going to talk a little bit more, but let's pause the video. Let me grab some points and I'll be right back. I definitely recommend you become an expert in whatever product you want to sell, or you become an expert in the service that you're providing. So if you're providing a marketing service but you're not an expert, then position yourself as an expert. You don't want to say that you don't know much because that's not going to help you at all. So let's start with this. If you're working a job right now, you're an immigrant, you want to make money, I recommend you create products. Okay, so that means either drop shipping something online, or you go into creating books, write 10 books and publish them as you work. Create online courses. These things are going to help you at the beginning. They're the most sustainable in the long term, because you're going to have these products out for a really long time and they're going to grow and grow and grow and build more passive income for you. So that's an idea. In terms of a service-based industry, so what you want to do is create a website or a home base where you can start bringing people onto it so they can see your services, see what you do, see your portfolio, and then hire you. But how are we going to do this? The first thing you want to do before you do either of these things is to start freelancing. So join a website like Fiverr, Fiverr.com. You can do gigs for $5. It's called the gig economy. And this is a great way to just set up a couple gigs, set up a couple jobs, put a couple postings out there, and to do jobs online. So this is something that's really going to help you, something that I recommend you do from the start, arriving in Canada, because let's say you have a bad time at your job. Right there, you can say, you know what, I'm leaving and I'm gonna work for myself. So these are some things you can do. I wanted to provide some general advice, but think about that. Look at some of my other videos on freelancing and making money in Canada. I have 3 or 4 videos out about just that right now. But this video, I want you to actually focus on product industry or service industry and decide how you're going to use both. Using both over time is the best method, but I would start in product if I were you. Again, ebooks, courses, drop shipping. There's so many other things. You can flip items on Craigslist and eBay. You can flip items on the Facebook Marketplace. So just, think about those things and choose where you want to start. That's my advice.